hit all these critters. All right. Who's ready for more cringe? I'm not. Ah! Okay, what about you? Ah! What the fuck were the names of all the other chows? We have had Ami, we have had Azumi, we have had like every other fucking weeb ass name you can imagine, and then we had Kevin, the king of hell. Oh, who? Welcome it. You're allowed to be an arsonist for the good times. Where is this conversation? What is this conversation? This is horrifying is what it is. Don't take this out of context. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. I went to Starbucks when I was at the airport just to like get myself a Frappuccino. It was like, you know what? I'm stuck in this airport for like 3 more hours. I'm gonna get myself a heckin' drink and it's gonna be nice. And I'm gonna tell the Starbucks cashier that my name is Star because that's a shape and it's easy to spell. And they put my name down as Store. My name is Store now. S-T-O-R-E. How could you fuck up Star? It's 4 letters and it's a shape! Ugh. Where is my boy? Show him to me. Where is my man's? Show him. Ah, there he is! You were not there earlier! Sir, oh, look at him. Look at him. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna look at him for a second. He's so relaxed. He was not there earlier though, sir. There's my lad. Hello. I'll step on you too. You want me to step on you, chat? Actually, I have a better idea. You guys will get hydrates back on Twitch when Jay hits 400 subscribers on YouTube. That's what we're doing. You guys get hydrates back when Jay has 400 subscribers. Blow his shit up. Just real quick. Get like a VPN. With NordVPN, you can stop hackers from accessing your eyeball data. I'm not being sponsored, but that would be fucking hilarious, right? How I finished that math test, because it was too long ago and I don't really remember, but yeah, basically, why do you need to leave? You're in the middle of a test, and I just like show him my handful of teeth. He's like, okay, yeah, you can leave. Yeah, see, this is some Magnus Archives shit, but it happened to me in real life. Oh god, the sneeze is back. Oh god, the sneeze is back. Oh god, the sneeze is back. Little Fox Docs, thank you for the 1 month sub, or tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. I've got to sneeze, and it's not happening. I'm being... You ever, like, have a phrase enter your brain and then you think better of it and you're like, no, don't say that. That's stupid. Because I'll tell you what my brain wanted me to say. My brain was like, Star, you're being cock-blocked from sneezing. And I'm like, no, don't say that. That would be a stupid thing to say. That... this one has like 3 titties. Which is different. And then, wow! I hit the tablet. This one just has like a weird leg helmet. And then this one's just like, oh! Guy makes.
Ooh, careful. Ooh, careful. He's also way more aggressive.
If I were a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish swimming in the sun. Just a rare one. Can't believe that you caught one. If I were a fish and you caught me, you'd say, look at that fish, heaviest in the sea. You'd win first prize if you caught me. Why is this Luigi man so mean? Why is he coming at me with so many sights I see? If I was rolling round and I saw he,
I can tell you why he's mean.
Subscribe and help us monetize our D&D show. You don't have to give us money directly. We have a Ko-Fi if you... What is up, gamers? Stream time. It's Wednesday. Stream time. I had to check that it was Wednesday. I didn't know what day it was. I never know what day it was. I don't have a job. Whee! I do have a job. I'm self-employed. I work every day. What the fuck is up, y'all? Woo! But yeah, hello and welcome back to more charity stream sketches. This should be the last batch. I have 5 asterisk left. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so the reason there's an asterisk is that there are 2 commissions that people put in that I am not sure about. They either like never sent me reference pictures or I was unclear, so I'm gonna contact those people after this stream. But yeah, so unless those folks get back to me, like, if they're in the chat and want to clarify, then we could do that. But otherwise, I'm probably just going to do those off stream once they get back to me. But yeah, so I only have 5 of these to finish, which will probably be finished pretty quickly. And then after that, we're going to work on some more comic revisions. I streamed those a couple weeks ago and didn't archive the stream. But I've decided that I'm going to be using a lot of stream time to work on revisions for Castoff Volume 1. So that's what we're going to do when we're finished with this, is we're going to transition over to working on those. Am I one of those 2? Mine might not have sent properly. Is this your character? Because the other one was from the same person as this character, but I wasn't sure exactly what they wanted. So... the other person was an email that starts with an H. Everybody else should be here. Yes, happy Wednesday, everybody. Let's go. Okay, Megan Army Arts, yes. So, a question. Did you want a headshot and a chibi of the same character? Because you only sent in reference for the one character, I believe. I remember, like, getting confused because I think I only got 1 email from you, but you got 2 commissions. Yeah, so just let me know. And then, Supernova Blade, if you want to just send me an email with what you want, then I can get that. TheStarfishface@gmail.com. It's spelled exactly like my, my username on here. So, let's go, gamers. We be sketching. So I've actually already been doing a lot of drawing today. With the same character is fine. Okay, so I have 6 drawings to do. Love that. Love that. Cool. Okay. But yeah, I've already been doing like a fair amount of drawing today because I realized, oh shit, I have to do all my mail club art before the end of the month, and the end of the month is Friday. And it usually takes me a couple days to do mail club stuff because it's a lot of work. It's 2 stickers and a print every month is what I do for mail club. And if you're confused about what my mail club is, you should check out my Patreon, because if you join my Patreon, the higher tiers will give you, I'll mail you stuff every month. You can come and go as you please, but joining the Patreon mail club rewards is how you can get those. Alternatively, you can also join any of my Patreon tiers and buy the stuff through my Patreon exclusive store. I also have my mail club stuff on there. So, get the mail club, yeah. Hawkfurs, I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but did you have like a pose or expression you wanted for this guy? For this character before I get started? Or am I freestyling? I can freestyle. But I want to know. Do you have a preference? Don't have anything in mind, go crazy. Okie dokie! Crazy I shall go! But yeah, I had an eventful day today, you guys. My goodness. My AC broke last night. And it could have been a lot worse. Thankfully, it wasn't. Thick eyebrows. Thick. But yeah, so I was sitting at my desk last night at like 9 or 10 o'clock. I was getting ready to go to bed. And I noticed that it's like, huh, it feels a little warmer in here than it should be. And I went and I checked my thermostat, and the thermostat said it was still set to 78, or it was still set to like 76 or 77. But the interior temperature was like 83 degrees. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not correct. And this actually happened to me last summer, where something happened to my AC that made it just kind of like stop working for a little bit. And in my attempts to just, you know, jiggle the handle and try to get it working again, I left it off I turned it off for like an hour. And then when I turned it back on, it started working again. And I called an AC repair guy anyway. And they said, it's like, well, I mean, it's working now, so, I don't know. And I was like, okay, cool. They didn't charge me anything for it, which was nice, but, like, they also didn't really take it apart and look at it, too. I think they looked at it, but they didn't do too much with it. You keep your house at 77, God, that's hot. I also have a dehumidifier, so it's not as bad. And also, you have to remember, it's 103 degrees out here. 77 is heaven right now. I also have like all my ceiling fans turned on, so there's like good air circulation and all that stuff. So it's not as hot as it sounds. I've honestly been considering like turning it up to 78 just because my AC bill has been really high recently. Okay, the hair covers the other eye, that's the thing. It's time again, you guys. You know what time it is? It's time for big hair shape. I drew this eye, now I get to erase it. Oops. It's like the opposite of the other eye problem. But yeah, so it happened last year and it fixed itself just by me like leaving it off for a couple hours. And so I tried that again. I like left my AC off overnight and just slept with no blankets underneath my ceiling fan. And I woke up and it was still hot and I was like, well, shit. So, so I called the AC guys today. I was like, hey, my AC broke, and they're like, well, you're lucky. We had a cancellation this morning, so we can squeeze you in. And I'm like, thank you. So I had a guy come out earlier today. And he did a good job. He fixed it. It's working now, thankfully. If it wasn't working, I honest to God would have canceled stream because I can't live like this. I can't live. Because, like, my house got up to, like, 86. And that was still like early this morning. When the guy left, it was starting to cool down, or it was still ramping up the heat. It hadn't quite hit 100. It was like 90 outside by the time the guy was finished. That's still real fucking hot for inside of my house. I feel like I want to go like sassier. Big eyebrows. Big hair shape. Big hair shape. I mean, no, so this stream would have been canceled, but it's obviously not, because we're all here right now. If my AC had not gotten fixed, I would have canceled stream, but it is fixed, so we're good. My home is now at a very comfortable 77, so... We are all good. The one thing that's not good is my wallet, which did take a real bad hit from all those repairs, because like the guy was showing me pictures. He like disassembled my AC and was showing me out. So it was like, he was like, so this part's broken, and then that made this part break, and then these like screws are like super duper rusted, and it's making it so it can't actually like channel electricity the way it's supposed to, and then these wires are just completely fucking busted, so you're gonna have to do that. And so he was showing me all this stuff, and like the AC unit is as old as my house, which is not new. So it was like it was a 4-digit number to get it replaced. Did you just have to fix the AC in your car too? I did. This was like half the cost of that, thankfully, because he didn't have to fully replace the whole thing, which is the case with my car. My car needed to have like its entire AC system replaced because it just destroyed itself from the inside out. But my house AC just needed a couple of parts replaced. Like, it needed the condenser replaced, I think, and a couple of the wires, and a couple of little nuts and bolts and things like that, and a couple other little bits. But getting my home AC fixed was like a third the cost of getting my car AC fixed. But he also says, like, well, I mean, just so you're aware, your AC unit is really old, so you might consider getting a new one soon. And I said, well, how much would that... He's like, I've considered it, but how much would that cost me? And so he quoted me one. He's like, well, if you got one that's similar in, like, power and efficiency to the one you have right now, it would be this 5-digit number. And I was like, and so I was just, like, kind of strangled a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, just fix it. And he laughed. He just laughed, and I'm like, yeah, maybe someday. Not today, though. Not today, though. But yeah, so that is my AC saga. And my parents were telling me, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's a 30-year-old freaking AC unit. You're gonna need to get it replaced eventually. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't want to right now. I will replace this one when it stops working. I don't want to have to spend a freaking 5-digit number on a new AC as long as this one still works. Because that is a ludicrous number. This looks like a comfy frickin' sweater. I think the next storytime video will be Star's Adventures with AC. No, that's gonna... If anything, that would come if and when I actually have to replace the whole thing. But if for that to be worthy of a storytime video, there would need to be more shenanigans involved, and I honestly don't need shenanigans. I need cool air in my home, so... You can replace it next year after you inevitably become a millionaire from the success of the Castoff print Kickstarter. Jeez, stop getting my hopes up. Oh, what is it with you guys and getting my hopes all excited? I have a... Listen, I'm sure the Castoff Kickstarter will do well, but my personal what's the word I'm looking for? My personal way that I handle this type of stuff is I try to never have expectations so that I can never be disappointed with stuff like this, right? It's like, I have, you know, goals, but I try to not set my goals too high so that if I don't reach the goal, I'm not too upset. And if I surpass the goal, it's a nice, pleasant surprise every time. It's nice. And so with the Castoff Kickstarter, I'm like, you know, making enough to print it, that would be good enough for me. But my mods and my mom and everybody's just like, it's gonna do so freaking well. And I'm like, stop getting my hopes up, gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, like, I'm sure it will do well because my supporters are really nice and you guys are always really good about, like, supporting the comic and stuff, and I am really grateful for that, but stop boosting my ego. I'm gonna get a big head about it. It's a chronic issue that I have. Chronic big-headedness. I'm trying to ward it off. There's no medicine for it. There's just trying to be humble. And you guys are ruining it! How am I supposed to stay humble when you guys are so nice to me? Sheesh! Take our aggressive support. No! How dare you! You get our hopes up, you're like a bard all inspiring and some shit. Well, I do my very best. It's the TED Talk disease that I have. That's why I wrote a damn how-to book that's partially like a written down TED Talk, just because that's how I am, just in person. You come to like the live version of my how to webcomic panel, it's just like, you can make a webcomic, do it, do it, do it! It's just me screaming at the audience motivational speeches for like an hour or two. You know how they have bagged milk in some areas? I got to experience a cool avant-garde version of that. Jug of milk linked to my grocery bag. No! Grocery bagged milk? No, that's not how that's supposed to be. Oh no. Your milk was just like, I wish I was born in... Where do they have bagged milk? Like the UK? Is that a Canada thing too? Maybe. I can't remember where they have bagged milk. But your milk was just like, I wish to be international, leaks into the bag. Wisconsin? Is it just a north thing? Crazy northerners with their milk bags. Milk bags here. Oh my god! Gourmet grocery bag milk. Sip that shit the fuck up. Oh man, I have a milk story actually. I have a semi-related milk story. These tweets are still on my Twitter too. It's one of the few selfies that remain on my Twitter after I got camera shy and removed them all. But when I was living in Japan, there was one night where I was just like, I want milk and nothing else. Because I was just like, I was trying to make, I was trying to eat dinner or something and I didn't have milk. And I didn't want to walk all the way to the supermarket because walking all the way to the supermarket was like a 10-minute walk. But there was a Family Mart, which is like a little convenience store right around the corner. It was like half the distance. And so I was like, okay, I'll just go to the convenience store and buy like a quart of milk and just bring it home and I'll just have a sip. I'll just have a freaking sip. And so I went to the Konbini and I bought just a quart of milk and nothing else. And the woman at the cashier, the cashier, she gave me a straw with a quart of milk. And I was like, now, I didn't say anything because I don't know how to say this next bit in Japanese. I was like, now this is extremely optimistic for you to think that I'm going to sit here and drink this entire jug of milk with a straw. I did go home and do exactly that because I thought it was funny and I had to take a selfie of me drinking the milk with a straw straight out of the quart jug. But still, I thought it was very, very funny. And the selfie of me drinking a quart of milk with a straw is one of the very few remaining selfies on my Twitter. You gotta know what to look for, though. Because it's way back there. I've never seen this. It may have been before you started following me, Dawn. This was in like 2018, I think. It was a long time ago. His hair was very fun to draw. Big Floofum's hair. Get you the big calcium. Yeah! Big ol' calcium. Make my immortal bones even stronger. They're casually demonstrating how she can defeat me. Yeah, a running joke in our D&D groups, this is plural, is that I could absolutely, like, Jay's like 6 inches taller than me, and we've never met in person, but if we ever did meet in person, I'm willing to bet that I could take him, even though he has a height advantage, for you see, I can see color and digest milk, so I bet I could kick his ass. I could do it. This is a comfy freaking outfit. I'd wear this. Dawn found the milk selfie? Jesus Christ, you're fast. Sheesh. You guys are talking too fast about cursed I see the word nipples and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna even read that. What are you guys talking about? Why is my chat being cursed? What the fuck, y'all? Guys? Rein it in a little bit. Y'all are being weird and creepy. Jay, I blame you for this. You started it. Talking about milking almonds? Well, stop it. Stop being weird. There's people here. I'm gonna see you guys being weird and they're gonna blame it on me. Learned from watching you. Well, stop it. Learn how to stop by watching me. Changing the subject. Changing the subject. Not in front of the people. Not in front of people who are watching me live stream. Why are we talking about almond nips? We're not anymore! Right, mods? Stop it. Stop it, you weirdos. Too cursed. Just normal, the starfish face dream. No, I don't want this to be my legacy. I didn't even say anything about milking almonds with their nipples. You guys are just weird. Stop it. Ah. Oh, here, I'm changing the subject. I'm abruptly changing the subject. I've talked to you guys how I've been trying to make new shorts and stuff. Stop talking about curse shit on my chat. I'm trying to tell a story that's not related to the curse shit. Subject change, yes. So I think what I'm gonna start doing is, in addition to the other types of shorts that I'm gonna be posting soon, I'm also going to make like brief time lapses of like, so I use the mail club art and I use my merch and I use art stuff to, you know, I record time lapses of those through OBS and I use that to do my art story time videos. But what I think I want to also do from now on is I'm also going to record through Clip Studio Paint, which is that one it will like keep the camera completely still, but it's also a lot faster. So it's like the Procreate time lapses that you always see on social media, where it's just like the camera's completely still and just shows you the art as it comes up on the screen. Here, I can show you guys real quick. Oh, well, actually, that I can't. Well, I mean, I can. It would be annoying, though. You just have to wait till I post the first one. But what I'm gonna do is there's some other artists that I follow on TikTok and stuff who do little time lapses for each of the pieces they finish, and they just make like little short videos talking about like their process or their thoughts while they were drawing and stuff like that. So I finished all of the Mail Club stuff for next month, and I recorded time lapses for all of those. And so I think I'm gonna start making like little short videos for that too. I've just been on a real shorts kick. Apparently it's like I kind of got burnt out on TikTok, but now I'm kind of back into it, and I just wanna make short content more, apparently. But yeah. Shorts are easy and useful. Yes, they're easy and useful. I can cross-post them a million times on like every single platform. I've started using Pinterest again, which I posted some of my old TikToks to Pinterest and they did super duper well. I have like 1,000 followers on Pinterest. I never use Pinterest, but I have 1,000 followers on it just by posting old recycled TikToks. So I'm gonna start posting those there too. I'm fucking around. And hopefully I will find out and I will do stuff. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. The oldest thing I've heard. Shut up. I use Pinterest as like, I use Pinterest like every time I start a new illustration, I go on Pinterest and try to get ideas for like color schemes, compositions, that kind of thing. I just keep all my reference in one place and that's on Pinterest. Gonna post a Vine next. I would if I could. Me and my friends loved Vine when I was in college, okay? I had a Vine account and we made goofy videos. You should try MySpace. Shut the fuck up. I never had a MySpace. I was like right on the cusp of when MySpace was a thing. I was just like a smidged. Some of my friends had MySpaces, but not me. I never had a MySpace. My first social media was motherfucking Gaia Online. Oh yeah, Coma, I think you're here. Did you have a preference on which Elvis you wanted me to draw? Did you have a preference? Because if you don't have a preference, I'm just gonna draw Freelancer Elvis. Because I love he. Yeah, there you are, hi! Do you have an Elvis preference? I just grabbed a reference of his Freelancer works. Okie dokie. I like his Freelancer outfit, so I wanted to draw that one. Look at my mans, I love him. Thank you for commissioning to draw my boy who I love very much. I love my boy. Just making me want to draw freaking more Replay Bravely Default. Ugh. He is best boy. I love him dearly. He's so stupid. He loves his friend so much. Fuck! If you guys don't know who this character is, you should go watch my Bravely Default 2 playthrough. You have to dig way back on my channel, but I streamed the entire game. And I love this fucker very, very much. I love him. He's just a guy. He's just a little guy, Your Honor. I love him. What kind of pose do I want to do? Elvis, Gloria, Adele, and their pal Bangus. Yeah! It's my Bangus. God, I haven't drawn this punk in so long. I'm all nervous now, though, because it's like, oh, this is one of my favorite characters of all time. I gotta do a good job drawing him. I can't bring shame to his name. We love the Scottish himbo wizard. We do! I love him! Actually. He's just happy to be here. This lad has such smooth skin for someone with a beard. Jay, were you not around for my bravely... Jay, do you not know about Elvis? My beautiful man's? Look at him. Were you not around for my Bravely Default streams? I know that was... I think that predates us actually speaking to each other, but... That was the ancient times. The ancient streams. I've heard you chat about it. Jay! I'm gonna send you videos after the stream of my boy Elvis so you can understand. He's a very good boy. I love him. He's stupid and he has a Scottish accent and he loves his friends very, very much. My beloved boy. Everybody here who doesn't know who Elvis is, you're legally required to go watch at least the first part of my Bravely Default 2 stream series. The VODs are on this channel. You gotta scroll back a little bit, but they're there. I love him, okay? He's a good boy. He's just so fucking chill. Excitable wizard who accidentally sets himself on fire too much. His name's fucking Elvis, yes. Elvis Leslie. Discord, my Discord keeps coming up with new last names to give him. And just adding to them instead of subtracting them. I love him. Here's a fun story for you guys. Here's a fun story. I got into a bit of a heated discussion with somebody at MomoCon about Bravely Default 2. Cause he was like, he saw my Bravely Default 2 merch on my stand. He's like, oh cool, you've got Bravely Default. Yeah, it's a shame that Bravely 2, it's a shame that the second one kind of sucked. And I was like, you did not just fucking say that in front of my table. And we had a very heated discussion for several minutes about it. And eventually it got to the point, like, it was a good discussion, like, I was mostly just, like, fucking around, but also it's like, it's a good game, and people give it so much shit, when Bravely Second was so much worse. I'm sorry, Bravely Second was boring. It just, Kill Bill alarms. Yes, exactly. It's like, listen, I love all the games, but in order of my favorites, Bravely Default 1 is still gonna be the best one. Like, the original is still always the best. But Bravely Default 2 is really, really good, and people, like, shit on it because it wasn't as good as the first one. And I'm just like, I don't get why. It's like, okay, I get it if it didn't quite, like, reach the heights that the first one did, but it's still a good freaking game, and people shit on it, and I don't understand it, because it's a fucking good game, okay? And, like, Bravely Second was like, ugh. It's like, it was fine, but it wasn't as good. Anyway, I got into a very heated conversation with this dude about it, and then as he was leaving, I, like, leaned through my table, and it was like, okay, Listen, you're entitled to your opinion. You can have whatever the hell opinion you want about Bravely Default 2. I don't care. Can we at least agree that Elvis is best boy? And he was like, oh, fuck yeah, of course he is. And I'm like, thank you. Okay, you may leave now. Can we at least agree that Elvis is best boy? And he was like, yeah, fucking obviously. And I'm like, okay, thank you. He's so good. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. But no, I love him very, very much. I hate drawing his beard, though, is a thing. There's a reason why none of my webcomic characters have beards, and because beards are fucking hard to draw. Yeah, anyway, if you like JRPGs, you should play Bravely Default 2. You should also play the first one, but it's only available on the I think it's is it a 3DS game or an original DS game? I can't remember. It's hard to find unless you emulate it. But Bravely Default 2 is available on the Switch, and you don't have to play the first one to play the second one. So you should play it, especially if you like Final Fantasy. Okay, it is 3DS? I couldn't remember. It's been so long. Yeah, Bravely Default 2 is really good. You don't have to play the first one. Oh, it's on Steam, too! Bravely Default 2 is on Steam. You can download it there if you want to. I am still waiting and hoping and praying and crying and screaming that they eventually do a Switch port for original Bravely Default, because I want to stream it so bad. I want to stream it so bad. Let me have it! Square Enix, release it! Give me it! Release Bravely Default from the dungeons. The first one's so good and I want to replay it. I know I could just get my 3DS out, but I want it on the Switch, damn it. Upgraded graphics. Can you imagine? I've been playing Pikmin. Where the fuck did my I had a brief Texan lapse. I want to play it. I've been playing Pikmin recently, and it looks real good on the Switch, and so I want to play Bravely Default on the Switch. Please. Please, Squeenix. Please. I'm morphing into my final form, which is yeehaw Texan motherfucker, yeehaw. But yes, I have been playing Pikmin. I finished the first one, like I said on my last stream, and I've started playing Pikmin 2. Would you stream Bravely Default 1? Abso-fucking-lutely I would! I've been dying to! Bravely Default is a criminally underappreciated franchise, and I want to stream, like... I streamed all of 2 because I was like, this is a very underrated game, and I want more people to appreciate it with me. Even if you just watch me play it, appreciate it! Appreciate my mans! But yeah, so it's like, I'm just staring daggers at Square Enix. I'm like, listen, I will give you my hard-earned money if you give, it's like, trade offer. You give me Bravely Default 1 on the Switch, I give you $60. It's not that hard, come on. I loved watching the second one. See? Square Enix? Hey, come on. People like the Bravely Default streams. I would love to play the original, and I would love to not have to emulate it because emulators scare me. Come on. Square Enix! Come on! Release the game. Damn it. But yeah, so that's the mood, that's the vibe, that's the feels, is just me parked outside of the Square Enix offices, camping in the Artnia store, holding up a sign that says Bravely Default 1 on the Switch, please. A little sad face. What's wrong with emulators? I am scared of them. I don't know how they work. I've actually considered doing is like a very, very silly and chill stream. I found an in-browser emulator for what is it? Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak. Just one of my favorite fucking games when I was a kid. I played that game to completion. I played the Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak like so many goddamn times. I basically have that game memorized and probably still do if I'm being honest. I found an emulator for that game that's like you don't even have to download anything. It works in the browser. And I was like, what if I streamed this? I kind of want to stream this. So that might be a future stream someday. But yeah, I guess like, I think it was during their anniversary live stream or something, they said that they're not planning on doing, at the moment, they are not planning on doing a Switch release of, Bravely Default 1, and I'm like, but why not? Why not? Why not, though? I'd buy it! Please! The series needs more love! Come on, please. At least release it on Steam! Come on, please! That's my, that's the mood. That's the mood. Oof. I just really like Bravely Default. Oh, but yeah, like I was saying, so I beat the first Pikmin because I bought the remastered edition, and I've been playing Pikmin 2 just kind of in my downtime for the last couple of days. I forgot how brutal Pikmin 2 is. I've only played Pikmin 2 like once. I don't even know if I even beat it when I played it when I was a kid. My brother was super duper into Pikmin 2. And so far, like, honestly, playing through it, I'm like, this is so much better than the original, because, like, the Pikmin AI doesn't suck quite so bad. They added a lot of new stuff. It's really interesting. There's 2 captains, so you can kind of, like, switch back and forth and be a little bit more, like, efficient and effective when you're planning your strategies. It's nice. But also, holy shit, that game is hard at some point. Like, goddamn? I just finished, like, this one cave system where I, like, emerged. I went in thinking that everything would be fine, and I emerged with like 10 Pikmin left, bedraggled and like scared for my life, but alive and like 1,000, picos richer, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck even happened in there? There was a friggin' boss with a machine gun as a weapon, and I'm like, I thought you were a creature! What the fuck? How does this spider have a machine gun with a laser sight? What the fuck? Unkillable boss that chased you through the upper levels scared me so much. I haven't gotten to that one. Oh, that's scary. But yeah, I basically remember like nothing about Pikmin 2, so I've been going in kind of blind. Like pseudo-blind. Whoa. Hello, sir. Where are you going? Your spiders don't? I thought you lived where spiders get big. Not that big! Our Texan spiders, listen, I know how in character it sounds, and so it sounds like it should be a thing. Spiders in Texas do not normally have machine guns, and you can quote me on that. Texans love guns so much that even the spiders have guns. God. It wouldn't surprise me. I would be disappointed but not surprised. I'm like, okay, who gave the spiders tiny machine guns? Jesus Christ. Where's my water? I'm thirsty. I love this man in his horrible pants. His horrible capri pants with his fucking knee-high socks. I love you, sir, but also who dressed you? What the fuck? Gotta show off them calves. What calves? He's a freaking nerd. Argyle socks. Argyle knee socks. Those aren't socks, that's his skin? Huh? Huh? Cursed images in my brain. Leave Elvis's socks alone? I will not. Listen, I love him, but why has he gotta wear, like, the short pants with the knee-high socks? It's like, sir, I love you very much. What is your fashion sense, though? What is your fashion sense, sir? I tease him out of love. But for him, not for his weird little socks. Okay, and it's hard to see in this picture, but I believe that his pants are plaid, too. Which is just a wild combo. You don't see much of his, like, of this outfit in the game because this is his Freelancer outfit, which, for those who are unaware, is basically the default character class. In Bravely Default, your quote-unquote default is, Freelancer, and this is his Freelancer outfit. But by the time you meet him in the game, he actually already has one of the, like, character job classes. And so the one that he always wears in the promotional art is the weird, like, fedora and trench coat combo that's on all the promotional materials and makes him look like he's going to come up to me in a GameStop and try to mansplain video games to me. So you don't actually see much of this outfit in the game, but I like this one because it's cute and it doesn't make it look like he's gonna come up to me and be weird in a GameStop in my general direction. But it just means it's hard to find reference pictures of this one because it's, like, in none of the official art. I love him, though. Look at him. Welcome back, Badu. I was watching the drama unfold on the Discord. You guys doing shenanigans on me. On my live stream? How dare you? This is how the war starts. Okay. Time for me to color this man now. Yippee-ki-yay, etc. But yeah, I got a lot done today aside from my, despite my AC problems, which felt really nice. It means tomorrow, that now that all of the mail club stuff is done tomorrow, I actually get to start working on new comic pages. Yay! Cause yeah, I have the next 2 pages sketched of Castoff. But I need to ink and color them. And so I should be able to do that. I might start that tonight after the stream, depending on how I'm feeling. But if not, I will be starting them tomorrow, and I'm very excited because I've been having so much goddamn fun with this scene. You guys don't even know. Like, patrons know a little bit about the shenanigans. Like, if you're on my Patreon in the early access tier, you've seen some of the shenanigans already. What the fuck? Where's the gap in the line art? Or is it just... It's not that tolerance is too... There we fucking go. Thank you. I'm just happy that the comic's coming back from hiatus soon. I missed working on my webcomic, goddammit. It was a nice little, little break, kinda, sorta. But I miss my comic, damn it! And it feels weird doing stuff like promoting the mail club and things when the comic's not actually running. You will be returning soon, gamers, I promise. Okay, gradient map. Here's a good one. Looking on Steam for the game with the funny sock lad. Yeah! Bravely Default 2 is what it's called. Play it. It's a good game. It's a fun game. If you like if you like Final Fantasy, you should absolutely play Bravely Default. Especially the older Final Fantasies. What I've heard is that Bravely Default plays very, very similar to like the older Final Fantasy games. I've never played the older Final Fantasy games. This is just what I have been told. So. Okay, I'm calling this lad done. That's me boy. That's me boy Elvis Bravely Default. Look at him. Look at him. I love him. Okay, and now he has to go away now. He has to go away now. I'm sorry, Elvis. It's draw time now. Where's my pencil brush? Headshot time. Let's go. Let me look at this punk's face again. Ah! Opening menus on accident. Eco Necromancer. Yeah, you've talked about this character on the server before, I think. But like I said, I pretty much really only skim. Doesn't look angry enough. Seeing lots of new people. Hi, new people! Welcome to channel! Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of new subscribers recently. Not quite as many as I would get, like, if another one of my videos went viral or something, but the growth has been steady and uphill, so that's good. That's good. I am getting very close to reaching the funny subscriber number, though. I'm getting very, very close to this funny number. The funny number approaches. I'm so sad. I missed 66666. I missed getting a screen cap of it because when I woke up this morning, it had already passed in like 667. I'm like, damn it! But 69,000 approaches. I like how this dude's face came out already. I just like characters with fun faces, and I enjoy drawing angy faces. That's my other thing, so angy faces are fun for me to draw. Are you participating in Art Fight this year? So I have an Art Fight profile, and it does have like all my characters on it, and I did make a point to like go in and update it, and I added my little D&D tiefling Verity. to the list of my characters, and I put in some reference of her in there. Last year, I haven't... Okay, so my thing with Art Fight is I will participate if I can, but I generally don't have a whole lot of time for drawing. So if I do any Art Fight stuff, it's probably just gonna be like little sketches like this, honestly. Just to do as like little warm-ups or something. Like, if I didn't have a webcomic and I didn't have a million other things to work on, I might be able to do some more finished pieces, but... Your girl's a busy bee. And I unfortunately don't have a whole lot of time for drawing just random stuff, which is sad because, like, I love drawing random stuff. But I just haven't had a whole lot of time, especially not for, like, Art Fight and stuff. Like, I'm gonna try. But I can never guarantee anything, and that's a stipulation I tell people is like, hey, listen, I appreciate that you're gonna, if you want to do Art Fight attacks on me, know that I probably will not be able to reciprocate, unfortunately, because I am very, very, very busy. But I've gotten some really cute attacks in the past, and some of them, like, I didn't really check Art Fight, the website, very much last year, and I went on there, like, when I was gearing up for this year to happen, and I saw all these really stinking cute ones from, like, previous years that I'd never noticed before, and I was like, what the fuck, some of these are so goddamn cute. Someone did, like, a really, really sweet one of my VTuber, and it was, like, so pretty, and they'd obviously spent, like, so much time on it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute. I didn't see this until now. Please don't forget the vitiligo. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it when I, do the shading, so I have to do all this stuff first. Wow. Thank you for the reminder, though. I didn't want to accidentally forget that. Absolutely draw Vectorpede for Art Fight? Oh my god. No. Frickin' Vectorpede. I still can't believe you commissioned me to draw that, Dawn. Jeez. Alright. A little intense. I'm gonna tone it down in a minute. Best $20 I've ever spent. Oi. Jeez. Okay, I gotta go get the higher res version of this picture because I need to be able to see better. There we go. Give me the high res picture. Open in browser. Let me get a look at this punk. Okay. Yeah, I was mostly just trying to tell, like, which were the vitiligo spots and which were, like, highlights from his glasses. It was a little hard to tell because I've made the picture so small. Is this another Abuela-com? Yup. Somebody commissioned me like 5 times! 7 I counted. Goodness. Goodness! I also would have commissioned you as much as she did, but you closed them. Well, you gotta act faster, Dawn. You gotta act fast if you want me to draw shit. Got just too overwhelmed. Opens commissions for my stream mods only. Before closing them back up again, because you guys freaking bought all my freaking commissions. I appreciate it very much, thank you. I just like to tease. I tease, it's my form of endearment, is teasing. And the money's going to a good cause. So I will draw the cursed things. Like... frickin' Vectorpede. Jeez. You're gonna have to expel me from Mod Squad if you open commissions just for mods, just for the sake of your time in my pocketbook. Goodness. Goodness. Too powerful. I have to agree with Saven, but I'm more aware of my pocketbook's limitations. Yeah. Y'all scare me when you commission too much. I'm just like, are you sure? Are you sure? That's a lot of money. Are you sure? Because I know I get nervous about spending money, so when I see other people spending money on me, I'm just like, huh? Are you sure? Oh my goodness! Look at my bank account and then I have my anime protag moment. This is what it means to go beyond. Goodness gracious, though. Too powerful, too strong. Too freaking strong. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could have commissions open more frequently. But just a lot of the times they're just, it's just tricky, it's difficult, right? It's mostly a time issue, you know? I'm gonna come back to this one. I'll commission art doodles like this because I have neither the time nor patience to acquire the level of skills people already have. Yeah, it's fair. But yeah, it's just like, I keep lamenting, right? Like, I wish I had a clone. I would just make my clone draw art commissions all day. It'd make freaking bank. And make other people happy with cute little drawings of their OCs. It's cute and fun. I've only gotten my character's commission to be drawn a couple of times. Because I am one of those... We talked about this on the last stream. I am an extremely frugal person, and I get very concerned about spending any kind of money, because I like to have a lot of money in savings in case my AC breaks like it did today. And so I get very nervous spending money on things like art commissions, where it's just like, but what if I have to spend money tomorrow? I get nervous. I've been getting better at that over the last couple years. I've been becoming like slightly less frugal now that I'm making more money than I used to. But still. Professional artist, I know how to draw a jawline. Ah. Would you consider making a comic for your campaign when it's done? You mean like my D&D campaign? I'd love to, if I had literally any time at all for that. Comics take so freaking long. I would simply perish. I would die. I unfortunately very much do not have time. It kills me, but it's true. But, you know, instead of reading a comic, you guys should all totally go watch our D&D show, What's Left of Us, streaming on the last Friday of every month, which is coming up in just a couple of days, by the way. Just a couple of days, by the way. Everybody go watch What's Left to Us and subscribe to the J-Corn channel, which is where we host our D&D show. You guys should totally go watch. If you like my comic, and especially if you like Ariana, the character I play is basically her, but a tiefling. Go watch our D&D show, it's fun. You get to see me be pissed off on camera. It's very good. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Not just because I'm on it either. Lots of shit's happening. One of our characters might be turning into a mushroom. Another one of our characters turns into a crab sometimes. We're not sure why, but it happens. We also have a robot dog, and the current quest line is give the robot dog a gun. It's a side quest, but it is very important. Yes, there was an evil llama on the last episode. It was legitimately terrifying. I'm gonna call, Star will have to shill for us. Don't worry, I love shilling. Don't even worry about it. When you're not very good at promoting the things that you're trying to promote, call that a shill issue. Wait for it. Mildred won't be there this Friday. Leaked, wrecked basement, etc. Oh no! I was gonna slap Rathgurther on this coming episode. No! Damn it! It won't be funny if Mildred's not there. Damn it. Damn it. That is very unfortunate, though. I hope their basement issue clears up. Jeez. I've never had a basement, but I can still imagine that that sucks ass. Okay, these eyes are bothering me. Wait. I'm sitting here thinking about it now, because, like, so the whole thing, right now, the little mini arc in What's Left of Us, our D&D show that you guys should all totally be watching, is that, my character, Emery, and, Mildred's character, Rathgurther, have, like, a little bit of, I don't think it counts as a rivalry, just kind of, they're a little bit, they've always been a little bit at odds with each other, right? Just like a little bit. Because Emery finds Rathgurther very annoying. and just will continue to always give her shit about it. And so on the last episode, like on the last full episode, I had to miss that episode and my character was therefore unconscious the entire time. And so Rathgurther did slap her while she was sleeping to try and wake her up. And I'm like, well shit, now I owe Rathgurther a slap. But if Rathgurther's not gonna be on the next episode, then I can't give the slap back. But I'm not gonna be there for the July episode. When did the slap happen? I have to get my revenge. My girlie must have her revenge, damn it. When's it gonna happen? When does the slap happen? It needs to happen. Damn it. She slapped Emery while you weren't there, so turnabout's fair play. Yeah, I could do that, but would that be as fun, though? Would that be as fun, though? Damn it. I need the revenge arc, exactly. This one would be a mini revenge arc, though, because, like, Emery's whole character storyline is a revenge arc. So now she has the smaller revenge arc, where it's all about slapping Rathgurther back. We just get in like a long protracted slap fight that happens like one slap per episode, just whenever the other person isn't there, bap! What are you guys fighting with the bot for now? Uh-oh. OBS? OBS, are you okay? Are you okay? OBS apparently broke for a second. Are we good? I think we're good. There may have been a weird glitch there, but we're back now and everything seems okay, so... Bot bonked someone for saying sexy. Goodness. Look who decided not to show up. Winds entire body up for a full force body slam. Whoop. It's just the Emery versus Rathgirther slap war that lasts for months and months because we keep missing sessions. They say it was the war that waged for ages. Whoa. Okay, where's the gap? There it is. Bot still acephobic. Yeah, I haven't gone back and fixed it yet. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. I mean, is it that the bot is acephobic, or is it the bot is just a prude? Because I mean, if asexual is isn't allowed, then like things like bisexual, any word with the word sexual in it, is probably banned as well. So I think it's less that the bot is acephobic and more that the bot is just scared of the word sex. Also, I am very suddenly dropping frames. I don't know if OBS is freaking out again, I think. It's saying I'm dropping like 50% of my frames. Oh my god, yeah, that's real crunchy. Oh no. OBS, not again. Not this shit again. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm gonna reboot it. Don't... Yeah, OBS is fucking up again. It's giving me shit. I think it might just be my ISP at this point. Fucking hell. I'm gonna try and stop streaming and then coming back on real quick, and trying to stay in the same stream. If I can't get that to work, we might just have to stop for the day, unfortunately. 5 FPS, god, right? Cause yeah, I can't change my settings. I can't change my settings without turning down the... Okay, I'm gonna try and okay, if this one doesn't come back on in like a couple of minutes, just check my channel because I might have to make a new stream. I hope it doesn't split, but it might make me. I'll be right back. You'll not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. But I want to be live though. Are we live? Are we good? Let's go. Let's go. Hello? Did that work? Gamers? How's my frame rate? Are we good? OBS gave me the option to just go right back into the same stream. Cool. Alright, back to it, anyway. Anyway, right back where we started from. Let's go, gamers. I'm glad that we didn't have to end early, because I only have this one and one other left to do. And that would have been sad, and I was like, damn it, I was so close to being able to stream them all. Damn it. But we're back. Let's go, gamers, let's go. Adding a little bit more shading detail to this one because the design's pretty simple. So, just going a little ham. Just a little ham. Okay, and now gradient map. Okay, cool. One more! One more, let's go! Beep, 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 beep. And it's the same character, so I'm just gonna copy this. So this one we're gonna do is a chibi. We're gonna see. I technically will probably have one more, maybe. But I probably will do it after the stream, so. Oh yeah, so here's the topic. I've been trying to think about what I want to do for my next kind of longer video, like my next storytime video. I think my next one is probably going to end up being part 2 of my Life in Japan series. Which might end up being a total of 4 parts instead of 3. So the first one that's already been published is talking about like how I moved to Japan and why, and like what the process was like and all that stuff. So the second one is gonna be about like actually teaching, like what my job was like, and like various school stories and things of that nature. The third one is just gonna be like assorted Japan stories that aren't related to my job, just like stories from life there, and boy howdy, I've got several of those. Talking about like some trips that I did, places I went, people I met, that kind of thing, stuff I got to do, etc. And then the last one, which I wasn't originally planning on doing, but I think I have enough stories to probably work into its own video, is all the stuff I did when I left. So like what the process of leaving was like. Because I also want to tell the story, wrapped up in that video would be the story about climbing Mount Fuji. And I especially want to tell that story because that hike was when I had the encounter with the woman who said that I sound like a Minecraft streamer. And I just really love that story, and so I want to tell that in a video because I think it's funny. So yeah, that's my plan. I didn't want to do them like all in a row, but I think my next video will be part 2, and then I'll just spread them out a little bit more. What kind of bums me out, though, just a little bit, like slightly changing the subject, but still talking about videos and stuff. So I do my my convention vlogs, like kind of talking about cons and doing Artist Alley and things of that nature. And I enjoy doing those videos. I really like it. I think it's fun. It's like free content basically because I go to cons so much, and it's easy to, like, you know, talk about the event, talk about stuff, talk about like how much I made, how I plan for events and things like that. I personally find it very interesting, but apparently not a lot of people who watch my channel do, because those videos all like consistently perform very poorly. Like I don't think any of those, I've made like 4 of them. I don't think any of them have cracked 5K yet, when like my art story time videos generally perform much better. But yeah, like exactly what you're saying. People like them. Like, I always get very nice comments on those videos from like other artists who are, you know, it's like, yeah, I want to do Artist Alley too, and watching these videos always gives me like really good insight and ideas onto certain conventions, and it gives me ideas for how I want to set up my own stuff. And so like, I don't want to stop doing them because people are always really nice and people like them. So I don't want to stop doing them. But they perform so terribly though, and it really bums me out. Right? It's like, I've got, I think 5 or 6 conventions coming up over the next couple of months, and I just added a new one. Bell County Comic-Con decided to let me in, so that one's basically in my backyard, so that's gonna be nice. My first convention in my local area since I moved. So that'll be interesting. But I have, let's see, I have Anime Fest in Dallas at the end of July, and then the weekend after that is Bell County Comic-Con. And then at the start of September, I have GalaxyCon Austin, and then at the end of September, I have Rose City Comic-Con in Portland, and then at the end of October, I have Anime Week in Atlanta. And unless I get into... No, I already know I didn't get into New York Comic Con. I got that rejection anyway. But that should be all of my cons for the rest of the year. And that's a lot of potential videos. But there's part of me that's just like, do I want to spend time making those videos if not a lot of people are going to watch them? And so I'm thinking I might need to change the format of those a little bit, make them a little shorter maybe. A little bit more easily digestible. But I don't know. I like making those videos. It's just people they don't perform as well, and it kind of bums me out, you know? Like, aw, man. Wish you were going to New York Comic Con. I applied for New York Comic Con and they said no. They didn't let me in. And I'm like, Comic Cons, let me in. Let me in. Like, Rose City Comic Con is the only, like, Comic Con style event that has actually let me in since I started applying for them. I'm like, just let me in. Let me in. Because I want to start doing more, like, Comic-Con style events, because I think my D&D stuff and my How to Webcomic book and all that, like, my web, like, Castoff, when I start doing that, I think they would all perform relatively well. But the Comic-Con style events won't let me in! Let me in! I am the meme from, I believe it's Sunny in Philadelphia, where the guy is just shaking the fence. Just going, let me in! That's me. Damn it, Comic-Cons, let me in! I want to do Emerald City Comic-Con, damn it! Let me in! Please! I'm cool. I promise. Please. Let me in. I do think titling them more similarly to your storytime videos might hook people more. I definitely got more into them after trying one and realizing they had a similar vibe. I could try that, I guess. That's the Eric Andre show, not always sunny. Okay, I wasn't sure. Also, hello, dear brother, yes. I don't know where they come from, I just see the memes, and I'm like, haha, a funny image. This is a funny series of images. LOL, even. Yeah, petition to let me in. Although, what I will say, you guys, is even if I don't get into Artist Alley, you all have the power to get me to come to cons if you so choose. If you decide to be powerful, you gotta ask conventions to get me as a guest. Because even then, it's like, I won't be selling stuff if I get in as a guest, but I'll still, like, be able to go to those cons and give talks about art and making webcomics and, I don't know, maybe even doing YouTube stuff. Ask your local convention to invite me as a guest, and then maybe I will be able to go to it. I'm thinking about applying as a guest for MomoCon next year. It's like, I love selling at that con, but also if I could sell and also be a guest and like run panels and stuff, that would be very cool. I just really want to be a guest at a con. I think it would be fun, and I like running panels anyway, so it's just like, let me in. I have insights that I can share with your attendees and talk about comics and shit. I'll do it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not too upset about not getting into New York Comic Con. I mean, like, I'm upset, but I had a feeling I wasn't gonna get in anyway. New York Comic Con is, like, crazy competitive. Like, everybody wants to go to New York Comic Con, right? Not for cons, but would you consider giving a talk for a college? My 2D Visualization Club brings in guests to talk about concept art, animation, and comics. I mean, in theory, I don't see why not. Conventions are usually easy because they're like big events, right? But like, I wouldn't be opposed to that sort of thing. The only issue there would be like travel expenses then, I guess. We host most of our non-local guests through Zoom. Oh, well, there we go. There we go. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but that makes sense. Skype me in. I'll yell about comics. Would you do that at Orlando Con again? Holiday Monstery? I'm not doing it this year. I didn't even apply this year because the dates are so weird and it's right before Christmas. See, the problem with Holiday Monstery is traveling to Orlando during the Christmas season is a fucking expensive nightmare. Like, my plane ticket, like, each plane ticket for Holiday Matsuri cost like $600, and I had to buy 2 of them because my mom came with me to be my helper and my moral support. Cause yeah, like usually plane tickets to like Atlanta are like 3, maybe closer to 400 if I wait too long to buy them. Getting plane tickets for Holiday Matsuri was just like, Holiday Matsuri is just a fucking expensive con to get to is my problem. If it were closer, I could fly or I could drive in, but it's like a full day drive. And like if you include gas and like the amount of time it would take, it's like the cost is basically the same. Huh. I have to buy mine and my mom's tickets for the Portland con. We're probably gonna do that tomorrow because it's creeping up and we gotta get a hotel and we gotta get our plane tickets. We gotta get all that shit sorted and we procrastinated for a little bit already. I hope the Rose City Comic Con goes well though. It apparently has like 70,000 people that attended every year and I'm like, shoo, goddamn. That is a lot. And I mean, what's cool is that Critical Role is actually guesting there, and I have a lot of Critical Role stuff, so I'm like, hey, hey. I'm also hoping maybe, you know, talk to some people, meet some new comics folks, talk to some people, industry connections maybe, networking, perhaps doing a bit of that. Ho ho ho, etc. Would you ever consider coming to Comic-Con? I have considered coming to Comic-Con. That's another show that just will not let me in. Let me in! I applied to Katsucon last year and they didn't let me in. Let me in! Star a big enough YouTuber to do VidCon. A lot of people in my comments seem to think I am, but like... I feel like I can't even consider that until I hit, like, at least 100K. But... I wouldn't want to go to VidCon just to go. I'd go as a guest, perhaps, but at that point, like, there's other people that do the same type of shit that I do and have more subscribers and more things to say. So I'm not sure. I'd go if I was invited, but VidCon's one of those shows where I probably wouldn't go unprompted. It's like, if they invited me, I would absolutely go, but until then, probably not. Would you ever consider applying to cons in Canada? I want to do some of the Canadian... There's a lot of Canadian small press cons that I really want to do, once the Castoff book is printed. There's, like, comics and arts festivals. There's, like, one in Vancouver and there's one in Toronto. I'd love to go to those because I keep hearing about, like, my comics friends who go to those. And I want to go, but at this point it's like, I'm waiting until the Castoff books are printed before I try and do any international shows. I also want to do Small Press Expo next year. SPX, I believe that's in, like, Maine or Maryland. It's one of those M states in the Northeast. But I want to do that one really bad, so I want to try and get into that one. And Spider Forest goes as a group every year. They, like, all apply, and we try to see how much table space we can get. It's like a lottery. So I want to try and go to that one, but again, I've kind of been holding off until I have actually, like, you know, Castoff books to print, and I haven't had that yet, so I haven't done it yet. But that one's on my list of want to do it. Next time Katsu opens up guest recs, I'll have to leave you as a rec because it'd be cool if you came to Maryland, but also I like seeing different artists there. Yeah, please do! Like I said, I've applied to Katsucon and they just won't let me in. Katsucon strikes me as a very anime-centric convention. I could be wrong. I've never actually been to the show, but from what I've seen, it seems very anime-centered. And my stuff is not very anime-centered. Like, I have a lot of video game stuff, but I don't really have much just straight-up anime things. And so I wonder if that hurts my chances at all. Also, I lied. I have one more left. I have to do the bootleg Castoff character one. I have to do... this bullshit. I have to come up with bootleg Castoff characters now because one of my mods paid me to. So I have to pick one of these bootleg Castoff characters. And that'll be how we end the stream, I think, because it's getting a little late. And I'm hungry. Okay, short-tempered bounty hunter initially kidnaps Vector, but eventually comes. So, like, this is just Ariana. This is just Ariana again. And then Cricket, a happy-go-lucky cartographer who's always eager to explore new places and discover new things. It's basically Frankie, but why is his name Cricket? That's just Frankie again. Jemica, a skilled mage who joins Vector's group later on in the story. Homest, and then Alphonse, a gentle giant who becomes a loyal friend to Vector and his companions. And then a monkey. I'm not drawing a monkey. I'm terrible at drawing animals. You guys can't make me draw a monkey. So I feel like but people on the Discord were going crazy over Cricket just because of its name. I know I was given the option to choose. But golly gee, I don't know. Can I do I can't do polls on YouTube, I don't think. Damn it. I will PayPal you $20 right now for both. Jeez. Keep your money, it's fine. Roll a d4? That's not a bad idea. I don't have dice on my desk right now, though. So I'm gonna just open Google, roll d4. Drum roll, please. It's a 1! Oh, come on! It's a 1, baby! It's a 1! We're doing Atlee, I guess. The Ariana ripoff. We have to draw bootleg Ariana now. Yippee! Alright, and this is a chibi version, yes. Nat 1! Well, Nat 1 on a d4. It's like 25% chance. Bootleg Ariana. Okay, so we have to draw this character who is Ariana, but not. So first of all, we have to get the angry stance in there. We gotta get the angry stance. How's she gonna differ from regular Ariana? We are going to figure that out together. Does it say specifically? She's a bounty hunter. Doesn't say anything about her being a mage, though. Doesn't say anything about her being a magical bounty hunter. So maybe she's just a normal bounty hunter. Maybe she's got a gun? You know what? You're right, though. You're right, though. Bootleg Castoff, regular Castoff has no guns. Bootleg Castoff absolutely has guns. But I'm not thinking a pistol. I'm thinking like a giant fucking fuck-off anime big gun. I don't know how to draw guns. Got like a big fucking rifle that she just carts around. Boom jams. She strike that sassy hip pose. She wears armor. You know what? You're right, though. Ariana actually did have armor initially, and like her headband was like silver. She had like paladin type armor kind of, but it was like the guard uniforms where they kept the armor kind of in the gems until they needed to wear it. She actually did have that. There's old concept art with that. I decided I didn't feel like drawing it, and also Ariana does not seem like the type to wear armor because she's very impulsive and kind of aggressive, so I felt like she would just be like, just fuck me up. They have to hit me if they want to do damage to me. They gotta hit me first. I don't need armor. They just won't hit me. And then Ariana proceeds to get hit a whole bunch over the course of the comic, but it's fine because she's cool. You know what? So, when I was planning out the new outfits for Chapter 11, I debated very heavily. So, I wanted to give Ariana, like, something that she could wear over her existing outfit that wouldn't, like, change her outfit too much, but still, you know, give it, like, a little bit of difference. And one of the things I considered was giving her a gay little vest. So I think that bootleg Ariana needs a gay little vest. And maybe instead of a scarf... this definitely does have cowboy vibes now that we're just sitting into it. Maybe Ariana's just secretly a cowboy. Maybe this is just what's happening. We got the gay little vest. Gonna have, like, fingerless gloves. She's cool like that. Rolled up sleeves. Maybe bootleg Ariana just is a cowboy. In the Wild West. Yeehaw partner and all that. Wild West Castoff is a fun idea. I've actually drawn that before. That was the topic of a mail club a long time ago. So regular Ariana has very, like, kind of straight and neat hair. Maybe bootleg Ariana actually has Ariana's old hairstyle. She's got the bangs! Like Ariana used to have, and then I got rid of them because I couldn't figure out how to draw them. The bangs! I'm just gonna give her Ariana's old hairstyle. That's how we're doing. That's how we're doing this. Who the fuck is this? When did Emery get here? Jay, don't be stupid. This isn't Emery. This is Atlee, the main female character of my webcomic Castaway. Obviously. We all know that bootleg Castoff has to be called Castaway, right? Like, there's no debating that. Old Ariana used to have the eyelashes too, so I feel like we have to give her those. Because everybody calls it Castaway anyway, when it's very obviously called Castoff. Yeah, Castaway, and the two main characters, Victor and Adriana. You know, them. Maybe she has like a little head bandana. She's got a neck bandana and a head bandana because she's a cool guy. Wilson, I'm sorry. Stop it. When that audio is like, castaways, we are castaways, was trending, I made a TikTok about how everyone keeps calling my comic that. This is very funny. Castaway is my cast-off pirate AU title? Listen. It's a good title, okay? Got the belt. Because, like, I want her to look similar to Ariana, but not too similar that she could be mistaken for the same character, right? Button-up shirt, mayhaps? Because, see, Atlee here, she's not a mage. She's a gunslinger. Apparently, is what we're deciding. Jemica fills the mage role. Yeah, exactly. The Alicorn artist, thank you for the super chat. Castaway Frankie shall not be known as Frankfort! Oh no! Frankfort! Oh yes, my name is Frankfort! No, I'm not a robot. I'm gonna be a navigator. I don't know what the fuck my accent keeps changing. Oh, so speaking of Castoff AUs and that sort of thing, I have an idea for future Castoff Mail Club. I don't know if my Mail Club folks are gonna be as into the idea as me, but you guys know that I like idol anime, and I've been watching Oshinoko just wrapped up the last episode today. Kind of want to draw an idol AU really, really bad. Like, super duper bad, though. It's been a long time since I've done just, like, silly, floofy, drawing dumb shit. I guess I did the Angels and Demons AU, that was pretty recent, but I want to do an idol AU as an option for August's Mail Club, because I've actually drawn that before. I've drawn the characters in idol outfits, but the thing is, like, Mail Club, I give my patrons a list of topics that they then vote on, and it's like, I really want to do the idol AU, but I have to let my patrons vote on it because they're paying me, so it's fair. But I want to do the idol AU though. I want to draw it. So that's almost definitely going to be on the docket, on the roster for next month's options. When I make the poll. New pirate theme for Mail Club. I've already done one! I did that a couple years ago. What kind of pants does she have? What kind of pants do you wear, ma'am? Maybe she has, like, leg holsters instead of belt pouches. Got, like, a cool leg holster. Chaps and jorts? Oh my god. You're right. Ariana has her pants tucked in. Atlee fucking wears cowboy chaps with a leg holster on top of it because why the fuck not? So, would you guys like to know a fun fact? Is that my dad actually, I know he definitely used to own a pair of chaps. I think he may have gotten rid of them, but he would wear them when he was riding around on his motorcycle because he claimed that they were protective gear for riding around on his little motorcycle. And I'm like, Father, you look very silly. But he's like, So yes, my father owns a pair of chaps, or at least he did at some point. Like, Father, no, my friends are going to make fun of you. Is a biker cowboy? He's not anymore. He kind of had a little midlife crisis and went and got himself a big motorcycle, but he sold it a couple years ago. He's not a biker anymore, but he did have, like, a fucking big-ass Harley Davidson in our garage for a while. Look at this motherfucker. Would you trust her with your life? You shouldn't. She'd kick your ass. New OC just dropped. New Castoff lore. Wow. It can be protective. You ever gotten road rash through jeans? It would be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad with chaps on. I haven't. Because the only time I ever got in a wreck on my motorcycle, I went from 60 to 0 in like 1 second. Anyway. It was like 55 to 0, but I made passionate love to a dude's driver's side door, or passenger side door, because he did not pay attention to the stop sign. And he totaled my scooter, that motherfucker. Good thing you drink all that milk. No, for real though. I have a hairline fracture on my wrist and like a black eye and a couple of bruises, but like, could have been way fucking worse. And it got to a point where like some of my coworkers that I met later in life and told the story to were like, are you sure you don't have like a freaking Wolverine skeleton? Because that sounds crazy that that's all that happened to you. And I'm like, well, that's why we wear helmets, babes. Anyway, wear a helmet when you ride a motorcycle. It's important. Yay! Also, Ariana's red. I feel like Atlee is green or blue or something. Yeah, there we go. Look at this bitch. She's gonna beat your ass. What a little asshole, I love her. Anyway. Anyway. I think we're done for the night. I know it's a little early, but we're done with all these, and I had a long day. I kinda wanna go take a nap and play Pigwin and go eat dinner. So next stream will be on Friday. We're doing our What's Left of Us stream for the month on Friday. And so starting next week, we will be doing Castoff comic page revisions on stream. So we're going to start that pretty soon, but we need to cast into the Castoff verse where Ari meets Atlee, Jim and Christmas. Oh boy. But yes, so schedule will be forthcoming for next week eventually, but remember to subscribe to Jay's channel / our D&D channel where we host the show What's Left of Us. New episode is happening on Friday, a couple of hours before my usual stream time. I might be simul-streaming on this channel as well. I'm experimenting a little bit, so I might see. Let me ask you guys a question, actually, before we leave. So I had redirects set up for the last couple of streams to redirect to like the waiting rooms for my next streams. Have those worked for y'all? Like when I end the stream, did it automatically redirect you to another one of my waiting rooms? Has that happened? Is that working? Because that's what I'm trying to do. So I've been streaming. So What's Left of Us is our D&D show, and I've been debating that I either just like show the video on my stream and just stream the entire time, or if I just run the stream for a little bit, gather up everybody into my waiting room, gather up everyone onto my stream, and then yeet people over to the actual proper D&D stream. I'm debating if I want to do that, or if I just want to like turn off the chat for the stream on my channel and say, hey, if you want to chat, go watch like the actual proper stream, and just have that running like the entire time that What's Left of Us is happening. I'm not sure. I did the first version the previous time, so I might try just streaming it from my channel as well, and then not archiving that stream, and just like really encouraging people to go to the other stream. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm fucking around with it. We're playing around. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Thank you guys for coming. I finished all my commissions. Let's go, gamers! Beep, 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 beep. Alrighty. I'm gonna peace out now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you all next time. Fare thee well, Franz. Goodbye.